Good afternoon, everybody. At this time, I ask that we please stand, remove cover for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, thank you. You can go ahead and be seated, graduates. All right, first I would like to welcome all the parents, grandparents, families, guardians, faculty, and honored guests with us here this afternoon. I would also like to welcome our soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2024. We're all very grateful for those of you that could be here with us today, and even those of you online with us, streaming and viewing the ceremony today. As I listen to the national anthem, I'm reminded of our family members, friends, the graduates who have enlisted or are enlisting in all the branches of the United States Armed Forces. With Memorial just being this last Monday, I'd like to extend our sincerest appreciation for your service, or soon-to-be service. With those individuals currently enlisting, or formerly enlisted, please stand for recognition for your service and dedication and commitment to our country. At this time, I would also like to introduce the following dignitaries and guests who are here with us this afternoon. Mr. Michael Jennings, outgoing superintendent; Angela Hensley, incoming superintendent; Walt Wilcox, associate superintendent; Miss Amy Rose, incoming associate superintendent; Steve Elbogen, executive director; Dr. Charlotte Gilbar, executive director; Dr. Trevor Malum, executive director; and Matt Flett, chief financial officer. Thank you. Also with us, representing the Board of Trustees, Board Chair Kevin Christofferson, Dana Howie, Vice Chair Thomas Myler, Treasurer Michael Stadelli, Clerk Raymond Cavalier, Trustee, Jennifer Hopkins, Trustee, Kyla Alvey, Trustee, Mary Schmidt, Trustee, and Rita Walsh, Trustee. Thank you. I would like to thank each of you for your contributions to the Toronto County School District, our school, in this celebration today. We appreciate the countless hours and expertise that you provided in supporting us as we develop an exceptional learning environment for our students at Roosevelt. I would also like to take a moment to recognize some of the people who are behind the scenes and worked very diligently to make this happen and this graduation ceremony come together as you see here today. This event is truly a year-round planning process with many parts and pieces. Please join me in recognizing and thanking Amy Sherwin, Jamie Bockert, Jennifer Pickering, Felicia Lookhart, and the many, many staff members in this room for your individual contributions to this ceremony and celebrating the class of 2024. Will you please stand so we can recognize you for all your contributions? Each year, as we end a school year and near the end of May, I'm reminded of the monumental accomplishment that we're here to celebrate today. Today's ceremony is an accumulation of years and years of work by each and every one of you students, with the support of your parents, family, and friends, and those around you. As a former colleague of mine, Brad Diller, so eloquently articulated, the fact is that today, for many of our kids, this will be the first of several graduations, but it will be their only high school graduation. For some students, this will be their first and last graduation. There are some students here tonight, it will mark the first of many graduations. And for even some of them, it'll be the first for anyone in their family to have graduated high school. So please, when you feel the need to blow an air horn, remember that each and every one of our students has worked very hard to be here, and all of our families and their families deserve the opportunity to hear the student's name as they are recognized and walk across the stage. Today, one student will definitely be the first, and one student will definitely be the last to walk across the stage, but they are all important to us, and they're all important to someone here. So let's keep the focus on the students in the class of 2024. Thank you for your consideration and respect throughout today's ceremony. All right, I would like to also introduce, and today we'll hear from our guest commencement speaker, Susan Griffith, an exceptional former history teacher at Roosevelt High School. Please join me in welcoming her to the podium.
Good afternoon. What an honor it is to be here among all of these wonderful graduates, peers that I miss so much now that I've retired, even some former students up here who make me feel really old, and it's so nice to see everybody. Welcome all friends and parents and teachers and staff members and trustees and cabinet members to this auspicious occasion for you 2024 graduates of Roosevelt High School. I am a former teacher. However, being a former teacher, you know that I have some sort of wisdom to impart with you today. You may not remember who I am, but hopefully you'll remember what I say. Everyone should visit the Wyoming Capitol in Cheyenne, Wyoming. It was renovated in 2019 and is absolutely beautiful. The new rotunda is held up by 4 statues, the 4 sister statues, who represent the virtues of truth, justice, courage, and hope. These statues were commissioned to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the women's suffrage movement in Wyoming. But more importantly, these 4 virtues will help you to become the fine adults that I know you will be in the future. Every Rotarian knows that the 4-way test is recited at every single meeting. It says, of the things we think, say, or do, is it the truth? What is truth, and why is it so important? Truth can be defined as the body of real things, events, and facts, or in other words, actuality. And all ideas have consequences, and false ideas have bad consequences. The truth puts us in touch with reality. It removes us from a self-serving, destructive fantasy of our own creation, and it leads to a life of well-being. Be careful with the truth, and in the age of conspiracy theories, fake news, artificial intelligence, you need to question more than ever people's thoughts and ideas. In the words of Booker T. Washington, a lie does not become truth, wrong does not become right, and evil does not become good just because it is accepted by the majority. The second one is justice, and I'm going to need some water, excuse me. Justice is one of the most moral and political concepts. It is defined as doing what is morally right, and it gives fairness to all. Unfortunately, life is neither fair nor just. Bad things happen to bad people, and bad things happen to good people. This concept of justice deepens our obligation. We all need to be as just and fair as we can be. We all need to be honest with ourselves as well as each other's. We all need to try and correct injustice when we see it, and we must do as much right in this unfair world. We can make a difference, and the easiest way is for you to register to vote. Not just register, but actually go cast your ballot. Don't let someone else make decisions for you. In the words of Reinhold Niebuhr, man's capacity for justice makes democracy possible, but man's inclination to injustice makes democracy necessary. The third one is courage. It is the ability to do things that frighten us, and we are all frightened of something, minus snakes. However, courage is about moving out of our comfort zones, which empowers us to grow, to learn and adapt, and to challenge in life. Courage gives us the strength to change careers, start a new business, move to a new city, or begin a new relationship. Courage is vital to growth, personal development, happiness, and success. When we have the courage to move through our fears and difficulties, we emerge victorious with a great degree of satisfaction. That allows us to overcome and complete anything. We become the best version of ourselves, which comes with a sense of fulfillment. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, it often requires more courage to do the right thing than to fear to do it wrong. The last one is hope. Hope influences our anticipation about the future and how we feel about the present. The positive feelings that we feel as we look ahead, imagining what might happen, imagining what will we attain, or imagining who we are going to be can alter how we view ourselves. There is hope today with you graduates that all your dreams will come true. In reality, we know that will not happen. For all the difficulties you encounter in your life, hope needs to be a part of it. There is also hope that things will be better as you overcome tremendous challenges. In the words of Stephanie Garber, hope is a powerful thing. It inspires us to do the impossible and helps us carry on during difficult times. Remember, if there is truth, the consequences of it will be justice. To be truthful and just requires courage. And hope for the betterment of the world encompasses all these virtues. As you consider your careers, please give consideration to citizenship and ask yourself, how can I make a difference in my world? To improve the lives of others, it's not always just about you. It can be as simple as picking up trash in your neighborhood, doing volunteer work, delivering Meals on Wheels, or working with the youth or elderly. Whatever it may be, know that your involvement with your community will build meaningful relationships with your neighbors, near and far. When we work together as a community, when we practice empathy and respect for others, and we build a foundation to solve significant problems that we face as citizens. One last thing on your journey through your life, you will have many celebratory events that will make you feel over the moon. But you will also experience such tragic grief that you may feel you cannot go on. All I ask is that you give faith a chance to help you. Whatever God you choose, whatever high being you choose, Know that it can provide many benefits and strength when you find that your heart is breaking. It can help you cope and offer comfort with strength and encourage compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude. Graduates of Roosevelt High School, class of 24, now is your time to shine. The brighter, the better. In the words of the great song by Fleetwood Mac, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll all be here. It will be here better than before. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday is gone. Don't look back. Look ahead. Celebrate your success tonight. What happens tomorrow will be up to you. I wish you good luck. I wish you happiness. I wish you a life of peace and grace. I hope that you make good choices that will better your life as well as others. Never let any day be a get your money back day. There is so much to experience and learn. Always seek more knowledge. Oh, the places you are going to go. You will move mountains, kid. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. You have brains in your head and feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Susan. I want to take the opportunity to speak specifically to our graduates and the year that we've had. Today, as we gather to celebrate the accumulation of years and years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication, we're reminded that our journey to this moment has been anything but conventional. But that's the beauty of Roosevelt High School. It's a place where uniqueness is celebrated, where diversity is embraced, and where each of us is given the opportunity to thrive in our own way. As we look back on the path that has led us here today, we see the hallmarks of resilience in our students, courage, and growth. Each of you has faced your own set of challenges, overcome obstacles that only you might know. You've emerged stronger and with more potential than ever before. Whether it was navigating the personal struggles or overcoming academic hurdles, or simply finding your place in the world, you've shown incredible strength and tenacity in the face of any challenge that we've tackled. To simply say I'm proud of you would be an understatement. You are all incredible and deserving of the celebration before you today. One of the most remarkable aspects that I've seen this year at Roosevelt is the incredible relationships and friendships throughout our building. We all come from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life, yet you came together and we came together as a community united by a common purpose: to learn, to grow, and to make a difference in our school and lives. Today you stand on the edge of a new chapter in your lives. Today is a celebration recognizing all the hard work that's led up to this exceptional achievement. Tomorrow you'll begin to tackle your dreams. At Roosevelt, we believe immensely in our students and their potential. We believe that each of you has something unique and valuable to offer to this world. We strive to create an environment where you can explore your passions, cultivate your talents, and develop to your full potential. As you embark and continue on your journey, remember that you are not defined by the past or by the expectations of others. You're defined by the choices you make, the values you uphold, and the goals you strive to achieve. As you prepare to take the next steps into the world beyond Roosevelt, I urge you to hold fast the lessons that you've learned up to this point. Remember the importance of integrity, the power of compassion and understanding, and the value of lifelong learning. Remember that your success is not measured by the accolades you receive or by the things you acquire, but by the lives you've impacted, the people that you've inspired along the way, and the good that you do in the world. In closing, I want to extend my sincerest congratulations to each and every one of you. Today is not only a celebration of your academic achievements, but also a celebration of your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to your personal excellence. As you're now leaving Roosevelt, may you continue to dream big, to live your life pursuing your passions, and make a positive impact on the world, as positive as you've impacted Roosevelt High School. Congratulations, class of 2024 and Roosevelt graduates. I would now like to introduce former principal at Roosevelt High School, Mr. Ron Estes, with a message for our seniors, and he will also introduce our first student speaker of tonight or this afternoon's ceremony.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to congratulate you, Roosevelt class of 2024, for a job well done. You did it. Your hard work, sacrifice, and commitment has paid off. Outstanding job. My name is Ron Estes, and I was honored to be asked by Mr. Wilcox in December of 2022 to come out of retirement and accept the interim principal at Roosevelt High School, working along with Mr. Honkin. So I thought about it, and I reflected on my previous experiences that I'd had dealing with Roosevelt, both as a teacher and as an administrator. My first experiences with Roosevelt go back to the early 1990s, pardon me, where Principal Carl Badzi, and with the support of the district, developed a program that focused on a smaller learning environment for students and providing a structure for them to be successful. I was a teacher at the time and had several friends that were teachers also at Roosevelt. We often had conversations around strategies that would again provide students with the opportunity to walk across the stage. Many of you have overcome things in your life, and you're going to continue to need to do the overcoming as you move forward. But the one thing for sure is you will overcome. Mr. Madzi eventually moved on, and Mr. Pickett became the principal at Roosevelt, and I myself became an administrator at Dean Morgan Junior High. And at that time, freshmen were at the junior high level. So I frequently worked with Mr. Pickett in providing opportunity for students who needed a smaller alternative learning environment other than going to one of the two big high schools, NC or Kelly Walsh. Mr. Pickett and the Roosevelt staff further developed programming and focused on being a Roosevelt family, focusing on peer interaction, socialization, and a rigorous academic program. Roosevelt students and staff walked daily to the Boys and the Girls Club, where they had breakfast together and participated in team building activities. It was very successful. Mr. Pickett referred to it as, we're going to break bread as a family, so they'd go down and have breakfast and build family. I enjoyed eating with the staff and students as well. After moving from the North Casper School to the beautiful current facility, the state officially designated Roosevelt High School as an alternative high school, and with specific requirements for graduation, and with the leadership of our district, Roosevelt staff, students have continued to thrive and be successful. So when I had the opportunity to come out of retirement and work with Roosevelt students, as well as literally the most outstanding, dedicated staff in the district, I told Mr. Wilcox that I would be honored to work at Roosevelt High School. I had the privilege of working with Mr. Honkin at NCHS as an administrator, and there was no question about me taking the job. I hope you were able to take advantage of some of the certifications that were offered to you at Pathway Innovation Center. Whatever the case, you're a graduate of Roosevelt High School, and you can be proud of yourself for having Bulldog pride. I have a buddy I played football with in college. His name is Chris Carlisle. You can Google him. After college, he went on to coach football at the college level and actually in the NFL. He has multiple championship rings and is now a motivational speaker. So if you have an opportunity to Google him and listen to him, he's pretty impressive. But Chris talks about keys to success, and he tells us to leave the past in the past. It's behind you. When you make a mistake, forget it, but learn from it. Have an attitude that I will never lose. I will win or I will learn, and that's it. I can solve any problem that I come up against. I started my career in Torrington, Wyoming, and we were called the Trailblazers, and I was proud to be a Trailblazer. I then worked at East Junior High, where we were the Tigers, and I was proud to call myself a Tiger. I coached wrestling at Kelly Walsh, and I was proud to call myself a Trojan. And then I went to Dean Morgan, and I was proud to call myself a Comet. And then I went to Natrona County High School, and I was proud to call myself a Mustang. But I'm very, very proud to call myself a Bulldog. So congratulations, the class of 2024. The sky's the limit for you. Good luck on your future endeavors. Great job, and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Estes. All right, I would now like to welcome Rachel Drucker to the stage for a speech to her class.
Thank you, Mr. Honkin, for the introduction. My name is Rachel Drucker. Most of you know me in some regard. With hearing my name on the announcements, see me go on and on about interests that make me a bit of a nerd, such as Star Wars. Walking through the halls or sitting in class, it's hard to miss me with the dog at my side. She's been there through all of high school, through years of adversity. We as students have gotten through much adversity to get to this point, to get to graduation. It might not have been easy, but as Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. All of us chose to do great things. We are graduating today, after all. We didn't get here alone, though. We are surrounded by our amazing faculty and family. I want to thank them for all the work they do for us, especially Mrs. Kelly, who pushed me to make great achievements with my writing. I wouldn't be standing here today without all their help and support. I still remember the first day I walked into Roosevelt, and compared to my past schools, I never felt more welcomed and hopeful that I could succeed here. So many of us have achieved so much that we couldn't have done elsewhere. For a few of us, that was being in the top 10% of our graduating class. I hope for all our futures, whether that's college or something else, that we will be successful. We only have to get through the hard times as we have before. As they say in Star Wars, may the Force be with you, always.
All right, I would thank you very much, Rachel. You did a fantastic job. I would like to now welcome Skylee Gangwish, our student body president, to speak to her class as well.
Hi guys, I'm Skylee Gangwish. I'm the president of Student Council. And before I start my speech, I would like to thank the Pulse, the Student Council, for having me, Mr. Honkin, and another student body, student, Eddie, do a hot wing challenge where pretty much the entire school saw me devour some insanely hot wings and cry a little bit. So this can't possibly get worse than that. Anyway, welcome to... Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Roosevelt High School graduation. I'm proud to introduce myself as the Student Council President and be celebrating graduation with my fellow classmates. Graduates, we've had a very tough draw through high school. 4 years ago, there were outlandish rumors being spread by our gullible 8th grade classmates of some bat disease they learned about from Instagram. Most people, including myself, thought absolutely nothing of it. Personally, I was just happy to have my dad tell me about a 2-week break from school. A 14-day shutdown of binge-watching new Netflix shows, going on bike rides, sleeping in, and endlessly scrolling on TikTok turned into a few more days, and then a few more, and then staying online for the rest of the year. Never being able to say goodbye to our teachers and friends we had for the 3 years before. We did not get any closure like the classes before us did, and we were thrown into high school with just face masks and fear, personally. And evidently, our high school experience at our previous schools did not go as expected either. Extenuating circumstances, unexpected events, and adversity has brought our graduating class together at Roosevelt High School, which is not what we were expecting, but what we needed. Roosevelt, with its phenomenal staff, knew exactly how to help us get through high school. When I started there, all I had to go off of were some negative stereotypes told to me by kids from other schools. Those kids, could not have possibly been more wrong. Roosevelt has a significantly more healthy, safe, and welcoming environment than any we had previously. Because Roosevelt is different, we're now graduating today and ready to go on to our new paths in life. Some of us know exactly what our next steps are, others are just looking forward to celebrating our accomplishments after this. Both are okay, and I hope everyone takes some time to reflect on the lessons we learned through high school, however. This is not just about me. Hold on. Wait. I'm so sorry, this is embarrassing. 8, 9. Guys, pretend you're not seeing this. 1 second. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Thank you. No, that's Rachel's. Okay, hold up. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I have reflected on the lessons I've learned, and one that has stuck to me is one that I learned at my 2 years at Roosevelt. As I mentioned before, we're going into adulthood and starting our new paths, which is very exciting. We have every right to think ahead to our futures. We've worked hard and came out on top of the stuff we've been through. We deserve it. In fact, that's all I've been doing, living in the future. Starting this school year, I could not wait for wrestling season. Then that came, and I couldn't wait for the tournaments at the end of each of those weeks. Then I couldn't wait for regionals, then state, and then the banquet. I only lived for the weekends where I competed and wrestled and wished the rest of the week away in anticipation. Then I couldn't wait for the national tournament in Iowa. After that, I couldn't wait for the US Open wrestling tournament in Vegas. Then I couldn't wait for prom. Then I couldn't wait to commit to a college. And then I couldn't wait for senior dinner. And then I couldn't wait for graduation. But now, as I stand in front of you today, is where I learned my biggest lesson in high school. Don't wish your life away. I spent my entire senior year just looking forward to the next thing, which resulted in my school year and wrestling season going by way too fast. I spent time wishing it was Saturday and I was on the mat instead of really just enjoying my weekdays of school here with my friends, teachers, and classmates. I used to have a speech impediment with my R's, 1 second. I regret wishing all those smaller moments away, just anxiously anticipating the big ones. This is not just about me, however. We're all guilty of doing this, and it's important to be happy and excited for our futures, but not at the cost of our present. I'm sending you away with this because I did not realize it until my senior year was over. Now I've learned from that and will not be approaching the rest of my life the same. Many people will not learn that lesson in time like we can, however. When we were kids, we dreamt of growing up, playing games with our friends, pretending to be adults. I remember playing family. I'd fight with my cousins to play the big grown-up 16-year-old. That feels like yesterday, but now I'm older than that. I rushed growing up. We all did. Being a teenager was not what I thought it would be as a child. In fact, we all miss being a kid more. Many will go through the motions of their lives with a similar approach, waiting for the next big thing to happen, like life will be so much better by graduating college, getting that job, getting married, having kids, retiring, and then what? Life is not milestones, it's memories, and it's a tragedy for one to go through their life and waiting for the next big thing to happen at the cost of overlooking the small things that make life what it is. So I'll leave you with this quote by Harvey Mackay. The biggest mistake in life is that you think you have time. Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. And once it's lost, you can never get it back. So congratulations, class of 2024. We did it, and my best wishes are with you all. Now I will let Mr. Honkin present the class of 24 to the Board of Trustees. Thank you.
Skylie, great job. This is probably one of the more difficult things students ever are asked to do, is to come out in front of their peers and speak on behalf of you guys and the school year we had. So Rachel and Skylie, could I have another hand for you guys and your courage to come up here? All right, so I don't know if I could have said it better myself, so maybe I should just turn over the speeches to you guys. But I would just kind of, as I was listening, encourage you guys, do not miss little things in life. They all add up to the big things that you remember. So make sure you're present today and forthcoming and live your life to its fullest. So at this point, I'd like to recognize and have come to the podium Chairman Christofferson and thank the esteemed members of the Board of Trustees. I'm honored to present you the class of 2024 and certify that they've met the requirements for graduation.
So, having been certified by Principal Honkin as meeting all the requirements for graduation by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Natrona County School District Number 1, I declare the members of the class of 2024 prepared to receive their diplomas.
All right, we're almost to the point you guys have been waiting for. So thank you, Chairman Christofferson. Will our staff please assemble to the right of the stage to receive our graduates? And then if I could also please have the first row of seniors assemble here with Mr. Zimmer to begin our procession.
Coming down the side, right?
Yes, please. Nope, they're just coming straight across the front, so we'll just rotate.
Kiernan Joanne Stevens. Roman Salvador Benitez Melendez. Tristan Elkins. Brock Jonathan Bailey. Christian Downs. Damian William Humble. Parker Gavin Reardon. Ethan Drake Pace. Blake Edwards. Linda Bunner. Lucian Knight Huffman. Ayana Irene Wilson. Julissa Teresina Vega. Felicity Ann Rohr. Tyler August James Sykes. Jaden Byrne. Derek Yoakum. Holly Dakota Marie Jennings. Riddick Pound. Julia Janae Joy. Rachel Elizabeth Drucker and Amara. Angelica Carbajal. Genevieve Lynn Boomer. Brandon James Hasbrook. Enrique Daniel Delara. Matthew Benjamin. Gabriel Alcaraz. Devony Jasmine Baldo. Paris Alexis Barrera. Bella Rose Webb. Nikita Tracy Mayo. Skyly K. Gangwish. Will Ardent Hall. Giovanni Alatorre. Caleb Rodriguez. Connor McCullum. Brandon Michael Sheeler. Haley James Schrader. Colleen Iriberry. Chase Ellie Baker. Malachi Rigel Britt. Cynthia Jasmine Ortiz. Georgia Lynn McCool. Cheyenne Marie Post. Sherry Polly. Levi Daniel Snell. Lauren Ann Welch. Nevia Neiman. Shaylee Rianne Yoder. Tyasia Micaiah Smith. Isaias Michael Madrid. Tiffany Alejandra Zagath Kambara. Levi Kelly Stinson. Kiana Klein. Aaron Albin. Zachary David Spethman. Bree Marlene Malloy. Jameson Stefan Rush.
Okay, well, our final students finish up receiving their congratulations and closing out their teachers. Can I have Cynthia Ortiz join me on stage, please?
Congratulations. Graduates, may you please stand? Would all of you please grasp the cap tassel and with me move it from right to left? It is my pleasure to present the class of 2024. Congratulations!
question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. You at the time of your life. You did great, thank you. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial.